Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lieutenant Lạnh Tú. I'm working in 915 Air Force Regiment, Air Force Officer School. I live in Đông Hòa Town, Phú Yên Province. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 days 75 years ago, the aspiration for independence, freedom resulted from the hearts of every Vietnamese when President Ho Chi Minh read the Declaration of Independence on the 2nd September 1945 on historic Paris Square. More than 7 decades have passed. Millions of Vietnamese people have stood side by side, raising the red flag with a yellow star to overcome many difficulties, achieving great achievements in the construction and defense of the country. Today, following the footsteps of the generation of his father, the Vietnamese people are burning aspiration to build a country side by side with 5 corners, the aspiration that President Ho Chi Minh wanted. Throughout his life dedicated to the revolution, to the nation, President Ho Chi Minh has always believed in a prosperous and strong Vietnam. Over the past 75 years, under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the Vietnamese people have come together unanimously, completing the call of the national reunification and achieving important achievements in the đổi mới work, bringing prosperity to the country, happiness and well-being for the people. From a small, poor, backward country with almost no name on the world map, today Vietnam has grown into a developing country. People's lives have been improved in many ways, a member of trusted and responsible partner of the international community. Today, Vietnam is one of the top rice exporters in the world. The economy is listed in the group of high-growth countries in the world. Extensive integration with the international economy, Vietnam is also one of the countries that have signed many free trade agreements. Many important regional and international responsibilities have been successfully assumed by Vietnam. And actively participating in the APEC Forum, the chairman of ASEAN was elected twice as a non-permanent member of the Security Council of the United Nations, as well as being trusted to organize many important international conferences, such as US-Korea Summit. While the COVID-19 epidemic has started many developed countries, in Vietnam, the epidemic is still well controlled. In a recent article, General Secretary and President Nguyễn Phú Trọng have once again emphasized that, with all modesty, we can still affirm that our country has never had potential for position and international reputation as it is today. The national development aspiration with long-term vision has been continuously set and emphasized by the leader of the party and state at meetings and conferences. Proud of today's country started, its citizens can clearly see the change and development in their own life, and to enjoy that achievement is the building work of so many generations of his father. As a soldier in the People Air Force of Vietnam, I feel very proud of the strong development of the Air Force Army in particular, and the Army, the country in general. Following that development, our 915 Regiment was established on 30th July 2018 by decision of the Minister of Defense and is considered the youngest regiment of the entire Army to date. Being aware of the advantages as well as difficulties and challenges ahead, I myself always try my best to fulfill all assigned tasks, actively study professional knowledge as well as foreign language knowledge to meet the requirements of the new mission. We mechanics are always careful, meticulous, accurate and honest in the aeronautical engineering work, regardless of day and night, rain and sun. We are present whenever the mission requires. Our ultimate goal is to hand over helicopter in top condition so that our pilots, comrades can fly safely. In addition to the spearhead activities of the flight service, the youth of 915 Regiment is also very aggressive, active in volunteer activities, mobilizing people. The meaningful works left a very good impression on the hearts of the people. With faith, aspiration, and will to rise, me, you, and we all believe in a good future, a future of a mighty Vietnam standing shoulder to shoulder with the great powers of the 5 continents. The journey is still far away, but as long as Vietnamese people always burn their aspiration for prosperity, always try the best to act on that desire, with will and determination, we will succeed. Vietnam has done wonderful things in the past and will certainly do many miracles in the future.